So what could the Cavs do to like if they get swept?
They've
Because
made some
everyone's
mistakes.
like Thompson signed up for the next
Yeah,
3 or 4
that's a
years.
problem.
Jr. signed up for the next 3 or 4
Last year,
years.
I was so on board of just like getting rid of Kevin Love or like something to get
Yeah.
something back because like he's great. He's a great player, but he doesn't fit with like that team. It just to me it just doesn't fit, and I feel like we could have got like a more wing scorer type of player. The Tristan Thompson contract was horrible. Like what was it, 15 mil a year?
Oh
for
no,
the
it's
next
like 18.
18 mil for 5 years. I was like, no, we could have signed. They could have signed so
And
much.
Jr.'s got signed for like 17 mil
Yeah,
over
like
3 years.
they got too happy in last year. They're like, oh yeah, give contracts.
LeBron telling him to sign those players.
I don't know.
LeBron
But-
got Tristan that contract.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Basically,
Kevin Love would work if they had a more dominance. If they slowed down the pace and they had like a dominance. If they just slowed everything down,
they
but
should have traded him for Dirk last year.
Of
That's-
those
that was never
players,
happening.
That should have.
of those players that they
They
have
did both.
that they need to get rid of, if they get rid of Kevin Love, that's
There's,
the worst. I
what-
mean, if you're gonna get rid of anyone, get rid of Tristan Thompson, get an Ennis Cantor or something. I don't know. I mean, that's
Get
the
rid of
same player basically.
Get rid of
but
Kevin Love to bring somebody in. That's what I'm
like
saying.
here's
like,
a
Paul
here's
George,
like a
or
potential,
Jimmy
yeah.
Butler.
like Paul George is a free agent, not this summer, but the next one.
Paul George isn't
What
going to
if
Cleveland.
what if Paul George just goes up straight to Larry
Something's
Bird?
gotta happen.
And no, not Larry Bird because he doesn't work there anymore. But he goes up to the Pacers front office and says, "I'm leaving, so trade me for something." And Cleveland says, "We'll give you Kevin Love, just straight up, and maybe like a future first or like a first this year." Pacers, you kind of have to do it, and so
You don't have to.
then like LeBron can slide down to the 4. You got Paul George at the 3.
Because I think they
Well,
need
would that
be
another
better?
scorer.
Okay, Paul George is, if I'm correct, he's pretty ball dominant as well. I mean, you can say obviously LeBron is better than Paul George, but that doesn't mean it'll work just because
Yeah.
it's LeBron.
And
You
then
need
like
a player that can play
off ball.
off ball. Like
Another
you need that.
Another thought that was like thrown around is like Carmelo asking the Knicks to just buy out his contract and then signing for
It's the
a
same
super like mid
That'd
deal.
be interesting.
Melo does play off ball during the
If
Olympics,
he does,
and that's like
That's
best
fair.
Melo.
That's fair.
If he signs a low contract, yes. I
It's
think
just
that'd be interesting.
I think Kevin Love works. I mean, I think you can always be like, man, I wish I had something better. Obviously, except LeBron, you can always be like, man, I want something better. But like, that is
Yeah, I think they just need. You can't play fast against the Warriors. Basically, I think they just need to. Like last year, they had Mozgov, they had Varejao for a little bit, and Thompson, but they really slowed it down.
Yeah.
Half court, 1-on-1.
they can't score if
LeBron
they don't have
had-
the ball.
Yeah, so I don't know why they went away from that.
And
Because
if
Love can score 1-on-1, Kyrie
Like-
can score 1-on-1. They can all score. They just need to change the way they play so that pieces can fit better.
if you're the Warriors and I'm the Cavs, for example, and you score in 5 seconds, and then I go down and try to score in 5 seconds, you're gonna go do the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're up by 4 instead of 2, or and there's a lot more time for you to score because you were clearly the better offensive team. I don't think anyone can argue that. But like if I'm the Cavs and I just really slow it down, you use like 20 seconds of the shot clock, 23 if you're amazing, you're gonna slow that team down. They're not gonna have the ball to score.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really what you need to do. I mean, I really think Kevin Love is a good piece for that team. I'm not intentionally trying to like tear down that idea because I see where you're coming from. It's just I think the pieces around like the
Wait.
Tristan Thompsons.
My idea
Okay.
was because like
I see
to
what you're
me
saying.
was a scorer. I don't see Kevin Love as like an ISO type of guy.
I don't
Like,
think they need
They
a
don't need an
Warriors.
ISO.
The Warriors
LeBron's that
Kevin
guy.
Love. The Warriors Kevin Love is Klay Thompson. Like offensively, is Klay Thompson. So I'm just like looking over there like Klay Thompson. Well, the Cavs need to have Paul George. So like yeah, it's just
So you're saying you want a player who can do what Kevin Love does, but can also ISO if needed.
yeah like
I
go
mean,
out there and score
well,
20,
I think
25 points.
That
Like,
guy's Kyrie Irving. And
Yeah,
you don't really
but you need
I don't
three
think you
to
need
beat the
3.
Warriors.
Well, you're not beating the Warriors.
Well, then why are we having this argument? I don't know.